welcome back to my channel. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. I have never done a haul or anything like that, so this is all new to me. So I hope you enjoy it. This is from our most recent trip to Disneyland and San Francisco. Collected majority of Disney stuff because I always give myself an allowance for buying Disney merch, because obviously I'm a huge Disney adult and that is my one vice, is purchasing Disney products. So this is from when we went in October, so we'll have some Halloween stuff and like some Christmas stuff as well. What else? I've got some bits and bobs, some clothing, some Target stuff. This is Kobe, by the way. If you haven't seen him before, please disregard his nose. He has a cancer on his nose, and he's had some electrochemotherapy. Put chemotherapy into the site of the cancer, and then they push it through with electronic currents, which actually help to kill off any tumor cells. Sit down. So on top of that, he also has his oral chemo tablets. So that is hopefully going to slow down any progression. He is 10 years old, so he's not a young man. We call him a young man, but he's not. He is a beautiful sir though, and we want to keep him around for as long as possible, but we understand that if it ever gets too much for him, then we will make the right call. But for now, he seems to be doing well with his chemotherapy. Hey, Bobo! So yeah, please, if you hear him in the background, that's what it is. First thing I'm going to show you is bits of paper. So bits of paper are my one thing that I like to collect from the parks, and also a couple of other things that we did. So with bits of paper, what I mean is this sort of like map and guide. So this one we got from Oogie Boogie Bash, and it has like the treat trails and the different foods that you can get specifically for the party, but it shows you like where all the villains are and everything like that. So obviously we went on Halloween day. We went on the 31st of October 2025, and that was very exciting because we had never done Halloween in America before. Even when I lived there, I never did it. So that was really exciting and really cool. Next, I got the Disneyland 70th one. I have a bunch of these over the years that I've gone, so I like to compare and look at the different photos on the front and reminisce, I guess. But this one's for the 70th, so it's all decked out in like the 70th gear. So it's very pretty. And again, it's just a map of the park with all the attractions, and they're good to see as well, like to see how much the park's changed over the years and what's new and what's old and stuff still too. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. The next one that I got, again, same thing but for DCA. So it just shows like the park, different food options that are available during 70th, attractions, when things are open, where they are. I also picked one up specifically for Disneyland. Again, same thing, it's a carbon copy paste, but this one is for the Halloween time. So it does have Mickey and Minnie in their cute little Halloween costumes and their little Halloween clothes, so that's really cute. So I wanted that one too. The next three are Disney things, however from not Disneyland. So we went on the Walt Disney Studios tour because I'm a D23 member, and that was a hectic day because we had a flight to catch literally like 2 hours after we finished the tour, and we had to rush to LAX, and it was hectic. Anyway, so we went on the tour, which was amazing, and I cried a lot because history and stuff like that of Walt and his family and Disney as a company is a bit of a special interest for me. So, and being autistic, I love things like that. But this is one of the things that we got here. So we got a list of the Disney legends who are currently on display at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank. So those are things that we got to see, and it has like a location of all of them, and then you can go around and have a look at them, and it has like their handprints and names and things like that. And like, for example, if I open it back up, it has all like their names and their location on all the pillars, so you can actually go and find the specific ones that you want. As part of that, we got to visit Walt's office, which was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And it's just amazing how they've been able to put it back together to how it was the day that he left. Because they archived it all, and apparently they took thousands and thousands of photos of how things were placed, and when someone took the office over, and then Disney was able to reclaim that office back after that person used it. After Walt, they were able to put it piece by piece back together again, and then put it on display, which is just incredible. So we got like a special little pamphlet about Walt's office, and it just gives like some info about the space, and then also again some history on the space as well, and what's happened from the time that Walt took it to when it got reused, and then again back to when the Walt Disney Studios took it over to put on display. The last one I got was for the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco, which we went to when we were there. It was amazing. It was predominantly about Walt and his life. It had a lot of Disney stuff, like park stuff, Mickey Mouse, like so much, but it was predominantly about Walt and his career and his life, and all that sort of thing. So that was amazing, and I would recommend any Disney fan to go. This one just shows essentially the levels that are inside of the museum, and then some of the exhibits and stuff that are coming up as well. So that was awesome. I do like to keep little things like that. So for the Walt Disney Family Museum, we got the ticket. Then also, very special, I'll keep this forever, my name tag for the Walt Disney Studios tour in Burbank that we had to wear when we were on the tour. So first piece of Disney merch is I got this key ring. Now hear me out, it's Lightning McQueen. Cars is one of my favorite movies, and Lightning McQueen is obviously incredible. My car is red. I have a red Mazda CX-5, and obviously I've named it Lightning McQueen, and I have like the sun visors and stuff like that with the eyes, the Disney Pixar eyes with the car's eyes, like Lightning McQueen's, and it's red and it matches my car. It looks like a Cars character, so I actually love that. So I'm going to put my keys onto here so I can continue my Cars fantasy. Next thing I got was when we were in Yosemite, I got a fridge magnet. So it has a little paw print of a bear, and it says Yosemite because that's where we went, and I like to have fridge magnets of places that we go, and my family's always done that. So once my mum and dad passed away, we have all of them on our fridge now at home that they had collected as well, so that's really fun. Other thing, I like collecting stickers. Don't know what I'll ever do with them. I like to put them on my laptop as well, but I've got one for Yosemite, so I've got that one there, which has a bear and a baby bear as well. I love bears. And this one of Mickey Mouse from the Walt Disney Studios tour, which had the water tower, Fantasia hat, the Hyperion building, Disney Legends building, the Mickey Avenue sign, everything. It's really cute. So that's all those things. Another random little thing I got was this postcard from the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Fran. It is a really cute picture of Disneyland miniature form, and down the bottom it says, "Ideas come from curiosity." as a quote from Walt Disney. So I absolutely love that, and I'll put it on display. I do have a Walt Disney quote on my hip tattooed. I have "Keep moving forward," which obviously is one of his biggest, most known quotes, but it also featured in my favorite film, Meet the Robinsons. So I got that tattooed on me to always remember that. So I'll do clothing items first. I didn't get too much from Target, apart from like some pants, which I had bought when we were in Orlando, and I wanted another pair because they're some of the comfiest pants I've ever owned. They're like an athletic pant, but they are so comfy. They're made of like this really soft and like quick drying. Like it's really cool. It's like a jogger pant. It has cuffs at the bottom so they are not loose, but they're just so comfortable. And I was like, when we're there, I need some more of those, thanks. And we found them and they were there, so I'm so glad. Thank goodness. Next thing I got was some slippers with little grippies. So they have little grips on the bottom for non-slipping, but Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorite characters, and I saw these and I went, oh my goodness, I want to have them. Even though we're going into summer, I still want these because I still wear slippers in summer. So it could be 40 degrees or like 100 Fahrenheit for anyone else watching, but 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius here, and I'll still wear slippers. Next, I'll show you what I got from Box Lunch. Now, we had never been there before, and it quickly became one of our most favorite stores. So we had fun looking in there. We also became friends with the manager, Tori. She was really nice. So if anyone is going to Box Lunch in San Francisco, go and see her. She's really nice. I bought this cardigan. We don't get these sorts of things here in Australia, so this is amazing, and they're really good quality. And like as a teacher, I'll wear these to school and stuff like that too. They are winter products, so like a jumper and a cardigan. So not so much for the summer that we're coming into now, but they'll be perfect for next year. So I got this Fantasia Mickey cardigan. So beautiful. Has Mickey embroidered, and it's just absolutely amazing. And down here it has embroidered the date or the year that the movie was made. We have some more embroidery down here. It has the mop bucket as well on the back, and also has little like diamantes as well. So being an early childhood teacher, I think kids would love that, but also I love it, so I'm excited to wear that. Other thing is I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, and they obviously had a lot in there for Halloween. So I got this cropped jumper, and it is The Nightmare Before Christmas. So it has a lot of different designs on there, Jack and Sally, and then also on the back as well. And I love the color and the collar. Almost sounds the same. And I love that it's cropped, so that will go like with the leggings and stuff that I have. And I just love these so much. So those are very exciting. Also, just to point out, I did buy my husband a couple of things as well. He likes treats and lollies and stuff, so I bought him a few things that he likes, but also I bought him a shirt from Box Lunch. I also bought him a print along with mine, and he loves Hercules, so I got him a Hades one, and when you have a blue light on, it shines, so it's really cool. But also, I just love having these art pieces by the cast members that draw them in the parks, and there's so many of them that you can buy. You can also request different ones. So I got this one. Now, points if you know where this is from. It's from my favorite Pixar short film. Absolutely amazing. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful short film I've ever seen in my life. The person who drew this one, the cast member, well done. It's absolutely beautiful. and I will put that on display. Also, along with artwork, this is my drawing of Donald Duck. We did the Art of Animation, the little drawing thing that you can do at 𝗳cie, and Donald Duck was the character. I'll insert a clip of Maddie's one as well. She'd called hers Donald Doc. Poor Maddie, she did really well, I think. She just doesn't have the confidence of it, and I don't know why, because Donald Doc was great. But this was my Donald Duck. And I was very proud of him. I do tend to do like a lot of drawing and crafting stuff, so I'm not too bad at drawing, thank goodness. But yeah, Maddie's was great. So I don't know if you hear about that. I don't know what she's on about. I have been collecting books for when Nate and I have a baby, because we're going to start trying next year. So over my travels, even when we went to Canada, I picked up some books as well, because I want our child to love reading as much as we do. Some of these books are a mix from the park. So Disneyland, I got one of them from. One of them's from San Francisco, just in general, and then a few of them are from the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco as well. So the one I got from the park was The Haunted Mansion. Love that. The one I got from San Francisco in general was about the Golden Gate Bridge. And these four I got from the museum in San Francisco. So My Favorite Princess, Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, one of my favorite movies. Mary Poppins, again, Mary Poppins is one of my faves. So that one, and then lastly I got Disneyland is Your Land. So they sold that in the museum, and it was so cute because it's all about Disneyland, the park, and I want to share my love for Disneyland with my child. So those were the books that I got. I'm an avid collector of pins and ears. Those are the only things I collect in my entire life, apart from Titanic things. Again, special interest, but that's a whole separate thing. But these are my ears that I got. So first off, I got some. I always wanted these because I saw them on like TikTok and Facebook, and I was like, oh, I want one of them. Mickey Mouse's original ones, so just plain ones that you can go with every outfit. They're just so cute, and literally they just go with every outfit. So I might as well just keep them on for the rest of this video. These ones, Haunted Mansion, one of my favorite rides. Probably my favorite ride, actually. So I'm going to make the executive decision that Haunted Mansion is definitely my favorite ride. And it had the holiday layover for Jack Skellington, which makes it even better. But so cute. The patterned wallpaper as is. Amazing. These Aurora ones I really wanted, and I'm so glad that they were still there because I was so scared that they were going to run out before we got there. So I was so glad to see they still had the interchangeable Aurora ones from pink to blue. Aurora in her blue dress is my favorite. I think it looks better. Pink is my favorite color, but in her blue dress is something else. It just looks so good, and being my favorite princess, I had to get these. Like, I had to. Now I have two Christmas ones, one from the park and one from the Walt Disney Studios tour. So from the park, I got the tartan ones with the pearls. This will be my third pair of Christmas ears over the years. And these ones are just so pretty. So I'll probably wear them on Christmas Day, to be honest, this year. And the ones from the Studios tour in the gift shop that they had, I hadn't seen these, and now they're online that I see, but I hadn't seen these yet, and they are little gingerbreads. How cute is that? So detailed, beaded, diamantes, and like this beautiful velvet, nothing on the back, but it's everything. They're just so pretty. And yeah, I absolutely love them. Last thing I got were my pins. Now, my pins, I am a collector of pins. I love to have pins so I can look at them every day. Now, I didn't get as many as, you know, I got a lot, don't get me wrong, but I didn't get as many as I normally would on a trip. So I'll start with non-Disney ones first. I got this one at Yosemite of El Capitan at nighttime. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's El Capitan at nighttime with the stars. I just love it so much, and I like to get ones that sort of signify the places that I've been. So I got a bunch for when we were in Canada as well. I mean, even before that, I've been collecting for years now, but I just love, they just bring me so much joy. This one is San Francisco, so I had to have the cable car in there too, and the Golden Gate Bridge, so that was a really good one. I actually couldn't find that many. I actually got this at the airport. It was like a last minute find because there wasn't that many in town that I actually liked. So thank goodness for San Francisco International Airport, MVP. The last non-Disney one that I got was when we went to the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose when we were up in San Francisco. Yeah, weird place. Cool, very weird. This is a Ouija board. I love like little spooky things and Ouija boards and ghosts and all that sort of stuff. So that one was fitting for the experience. Disney. Now, we have one Halloween pin, and that was for Oogie Boogie Bash. They had exclusive merchandise for the party, so that's Oogie Boogie Bash 2025, and I'm so excited to put him onto our board and look at it every day and go, oh my gosh, I went to Oogie Boogie Bash, which is something I've always wanted to do, so that's so exciting. Love that one. In San Francisco, at the Family Museum, I got this one. It's actually two separate pins. Mickey Mouse, original drawing Mickey Mouse, and also the Walt Disney Family Museum sign. So, original Mickey Mouse drawing, he's very cute. And then also the Walt Disney Family sign down the bottom. I just absolutely love that one. So it's very cute. Now, when we were on the tour, the Walt Disney Studios tour in Burbank, we got given a couple of things actually. We got given some really cool things as part of going on the tour, and they were pins, which is great for me because I collect them, but we got a 𝗳cie𝗹𝗹cie and a 𝗵cie, which are little like awards that they give out, or used to give out back in the day when Walt was still around. They're really good quality, and as you can see, they're just so cute, 𝗳cie𝗹𝗹cie and 𝗵cie. There's a lot of history behind that, so if you're ever interested, just give it a Google. I'm sure it will come up. And the next one we got given at that tour was this one. It says Official VIP Studio Tour, Walt Disney Productions. They used to have these labels on a lot of the cameras that they would use, and now they had it in pin form. So this one and this one you can only get when you're on the tour, so they're very special to me because I'd always wanted to do that tour and I didn't think I ever would, so that was definitely a bucket list item for me. And at the gift shop there, I also bought this pin to really signify that we were there, because we went to the gift shop before our tour started and I didn't know that we got pins, so I bought this one before I knew that we were going to get any, and it's just so gorgeous with the Fantasia hat. All right, next ones I got at Disneyland. I don't think I bought any from DCA. I just bought from Disneyland because they're all kind of around the same places. So this one I traded for, again, Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorite movies and IPs. So I got Kanga and Roo. So cute. They're looking at each other. Mum and son. but also like, you know, it's just so cute. And it's in that silhouette sort of style. Love it. And then this one was part of a mystery pack. You probably saw on one of my videos that I uploaded that Maddie got Nana in a mystery pack and I got Lucifer. And that is hilarious. He's very grumpy, which probably is how I look most of the time. All right, 101 Dalmatians. Again, one of my favorites. Loved this portrait style with Cruella and also Pongo, Perdita, and like the puppies. Absolutely loved that one. Aristocats. Again, really love Aristocats. This one is again a portrait style, so it has all of them on it, and also some of the band members too, which is so cute. Winnie the Pooh, like I mentioned, Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh, chillin' reading, and also they're on the back of, like they're in the front of a map. I love that one. Maleficent, my favorite villain, obviously. Favorite princess, favorite villain, Aurora. But this one I loved because the detail around the edge looks like stone, but the way that they've sort of made the marbling of the colors looks like stone, so it's really cool. But yeah, Maleficent on there with her crow. Brother Bear. Me and my sister love Brother Bear. Bear's my favorite animal, so like obviously I'm gonna love Brother Bear. Loved this one. I've never seen Brother Bear merch really, and like at Box Lunch they had Brother Bear merch, but also I have never seen pins of Brother Bear. So as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, we need to get them. I think my sister got these as well. Second last one, Pocahontas. Again, one of my faves, Pocahontas. She's beautiful. With Miko, raccoons, I love raccoons. And it's just such a nice one. Again, someone you don't see a lot of. So saw it, wanted it, got it. Last one is a Disneyland 70th one. I have to finish on Disneyland 70th one. So this was, they have quite a few options. This is just the one that I liked the most, which was the castle. Very sparkly background, Sleeping Beauty castle on there. Absolutely gorgeous. And that will remind me forever of the time I went for the 70th. And if I keep going till the 100th, if I even get to that old, that will be crazy because I will be old. And I'm 31 now. So what's that? 70, 80, 90. So that's in 30 more years. I'll be 61. I'll be 61 if I make it to the 100th of Disneyland, which is crazy. My ADHD and my autism are going like this, and I'm trying to see if I forgot anything. I don't think I have. I think we're good. All right. Thank you so much for watching if you've gotten this far. I really appreciate it. I hope you loved looking at this haul as much as I loved filming it. Again, it's my first time doing this, so I'm sitting on my bedroom floor and I've got all my stuff around me. So thank you so much for watching, and if you've watched my videos on my channel, thank you so much. This is a hobby of mine, so you know, I never expect it to go anywhere. I literally just do it for fun. So any views or anything means so much to me because thank you. It's just a fun little creative thing that I've always done for many years. Photo and video editing and stuff. So yeah, that's my story for the day. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you have a really good day or night, depending on whatever time you're watching this. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.